that league over the winter.
Okay, but I mean, you start.
Yeah, it's started. We were just muted.
Okay. We have 2 o'clock. Welcome to the Kenowa Hills Public Schools Bid Package 1 Athletic Improvements Phase 1 bid opening. Please make sure you've turned off your cell phones. There are 16 bid categories. We will start with bid category 1, earthwork. There are 4 bid alternates that we will read. We will acknowledge any clarifications, voluntary alternates, but we will not read them. If there is no bid security attached to your bid, we will not be able to read your bid. No personal checks will be accepted. We'll be conducting post-bid interviews with the apparent low bidders on Friday, January 17th, and Monday, January 20th. If we deem it necessary, we will contact the next bidders. Do not contact the owner or the architect. We will contact you. And we are looking to have the bid results posted on our website tomorrow at 5 p.m. Yep. Start out with bid category 1, earthwork. Kenowa Excavators, base bid, $2,095,000. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C1 is an add of $67,000. Alternate C2 is an add of $173,000. And they have a voluntary alternate. Fisher Kenowa Excavating, base bid, $3,510,000. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C1 is an add of $63,700. Alternate C2 is an add of $27,800. Sitework Solutions, base bid, $3,331,800. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C1 is an add of $68,000. Alternate C2 is an add of $44,000. Al's Excavating, base bid, $2,761,457. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. There is no number on alternate C1. Alternate C2 is an add of $61,220. Red Line Excavating, base bid, $3,130,555. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. No number for alternate C1. Alternate C2 is an add of $98,800. They have a voluntary alternate. Dean's Landscaping and Excavating, base bid, $2,095,400. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. No number for alternate C1. Alternate C2 is an add of $59,830. Excel Excavation, base bid, $3,447,000. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. No number for alternate C1. Alternate C2 is an add of $72,000. Kentwood Excavating, base bid, $3,284,000. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. No number for alternate C1. Alternate C2 is an add of $182,500. Bid category 2, concrete, Burgess Concrete Construction, base bid, $1,219,300. The acknowledged addendums 1, 2, and 3. Cannon Concrete Construction, base bid, $1,171,954. The acknowledged addendums 1, 2, and 3. Proline Concrete, base bid, $1,090,570. Acknowledged addendums 1, 2, and 3. Tunison Concrete, base bid, $1,168,759. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Shepherd's Concrete, base bid, $1,070,900. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3, and they have a voluntary alternate. Bid category 3, masonry. Opeth Masonry, base bid $357,400. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Brigade Masonry, base bid $603,403. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. JK Masonry, base bid $271,134. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Portman Masonry, base bid $276,975. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Bid category 4, metals, real steel manufacturing, base bid $140,175. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Bid category 5, general trades, Triangle Constructors, base bid $379,600. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Muskegon Quality Builders, base bid $545,000 even. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate A1 is an add of $40,000. Vander Cody Construction, base bid $443,900. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3, and they have a voluntary alternate. Bid category 6, roofing, Versatile Roofing Systems, base bid $172,500. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate A1 is an add of $184,500. Paramount Sheet Metal, base bid $218,200. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate A1 is an add of $136,030, and they have voluntary alternates. Battle Creek Glass. Bid category 7, aluminum, glass, and glazing, Battle Creek Glass. Base bid $179,404. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Grand Valley Glass, base bid $139,950. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3, and they have a voluntary alternate. Lakeshore Glass and Metals, base bid $165,350. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Bid category 8, lath, plaster, drywall, and acoustical, Ritzma Associates, base bid $67,900. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Shepherd's Brothers, base bid $76,654. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Bid category 9, painting, Galveston Painting, base bid, $12,700. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, 3, and they have clarifications. Halligan Painting, base bid, $53,110. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3, and they have clarifications. And H&H Painting, $19,584. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3, and they have voluntary alternates. Bid category 11, Plumbing and HVAC, Lampier Service Company, base bid $221,550. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Northwest Kent Mechanical, base bid $258,200. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Franklin Halberta Company, base bid $219,900. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. And Advantage Mechanical and Refrigeration, base bid $186,710. And they acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Bid category 12, Electrical, Town and Country Group, base bid $857,200. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3, and they have voluntary alternates. Parkway Electric and Communications, base bid $866,500. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Line Electric, base bid $890,000. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3, and they have a voluntary alternate. Billard Electric, base bid $883,000. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Waste Electric, base bid $1,128,061. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. And Basin Electric Company, base bid $847,000. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Bid category 13, asphalt paving, A1 asphalt, base bid $196,950. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C1 is an add of $46,720. Alternate C2 is an add of $33,420. Light load service, base bid $168,485. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C1 is an add of $39,600. Alternate C2 is an add of $35,495. Bob's Asphalt Paving, base bid $179,180. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C1 is an add of $43,020. Alternate C2 is an add of $19,195. Reith Riley Construction, base bid $162,700. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C1 is an add of $36,100. Alternate C2 is an add of $43,300. Michigan Paving Materials, base bid $138,458. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C1 is an add of $40,195. Alternate C2 is an add of $26,222. Black Gold Transport, base bid $146,600. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C1 is an add of $32,430. Alternate C2 is an add of $59,800. Bid category 14, tennis court resurfacing. Racket Sports, base bid, $44,858. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, 3. Goddard Coatings Company, base bid, $66,800. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Bid category 15, fencing, straight line fence, base bid, $392,822. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Fence Consultants of West Michigan, base bid, $342,000. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Bid category 16, irrigation, Lakeshore Irrigation, base bid, $134,830.14. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C3 is an add of $46,765.48. County Line Nurseries, base bid, $190,000 even. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C3 is an add of $59,000 even. Kenowa Companies, base bid, $133,480. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C3 is an add of $56,431. Shoreline Sprinkling, base bid, $184,703. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C3 is an add of $69,300. Shepherd's Lawn Sprinkling, base bid, $123,890. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C3 is an add of $45,395. And Rapids Irrigation, base bid, $197,823. They acknowledge addendums 1, 2, and 3. Alternate C3 is an add of $74,437. And that concludes our bid opening. Thank you very much, everyone, and we will be in touch with the low bidders.
I missed a few.